So I've now seen season 3 episode 1 of The Owl House, and excuse me if my eyes are red, I've been crying. This episode's a lot. So much happened in this runtime. It started off where season 2 left off, with everybody first coming there and seeing Luz's mom. And that's where it starts, their adventures in the human realm, trying to make a portal back to the demon realm. And just love it. I don't know, I can't say anything more than that. What always draws me to The Owl House is the character interactions between everybody, and that stays strong within here. Especially with Gus and Hunter, love their interactions with one another. And then, you got the dynamic of Hunter and Luz keeping secrets from everybody. And of course, as you all know, famous television watchers, secrets always come out eventually, and this was leading to those secrets coming out. Luz has been feeling down because it's been months that they have yet to discover a way back home. And she's very frustrated. She already feels like all of this is her fault. She already feels like Belos' plans of the Day of Unity is her fault. Which I think, is wrong, because he would have came up with the idea anyway. And I think the plans were already in motion. Luz just being there made for more sacrifices there, because he's already said he's done sacrifices before. So Luz being there didn't really make anything more or less happen. But let's continue. The kids end up finding this map and deciphering this message of, oh my god, there's Titan blood in the human realm. But oh no, don't act too fast, because Belos is around, as we remember from the ending of season 2, and he's taking a hold of Hunter. For fuck's sakes, can't this guy Hunter catch a break? Come on. But before we get to the end, I do want to talk about a character that we haven't seen much of, that we got a lot of in this episode. And that's Luz's mom. I think her name's Camille. This is one of the most caring moms in all of cartoon history. What are people talking about when they say Luz has a bad mom? Camille is a fucking great mom. What are you guys talking about? She's so supportive and so caring for Luz. What are you talking about? Camille is one of those characters like Benson on Regular Show, where while you're younger, you're going to hate that character because they have been sort of a foil to the main character, but the older you get, the more you'll be like, I understand where she's coming from. You can't hate Camille because you're supposed to understand where she's coming from. She's a parent that's worried about her fucking child. Not just worried about is her child alive, but even before that, before Luz left, worried about her child's social life, her child's school studies and everything. She's just worried about Luz, and it got worse after her husband died. So obviously she's trying her hardest. I hate that people think that she's a bad mom. I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw a video about it, and some people were talking about it on Twitter. I didn't know people thought that, but apparently people do. And I just want to say, if you think that, grow up. Wait until you're older. You'll understand later. Trust me, you will. I wanted to talk about this point first because Luz's sadness comes to a point where she makes a video diary and she talks about her plans coming up to the end of this Halloween party thing, where she says that she's going to stay in the human realm forever if they ever find a way back. Which Camille, you would think that she was a fan of, but after hearing all the stories that's going on currently, she's not a fan of that. Who would be a fan of that when people are in danger? So it makes sense that Camille is still supportive to this day, and I love the fact that Camille went with them. Oh my god, I can't wait for Camille to meet Ida and King. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. Belos ends up possessing Hunter and tricks Luz again into finding the Titan blood, and that's where, boom, another final battle strikes. And during this final battle, the truth comes out from Luz about what happened with Philip, and the truth comes out with Hunter that he's the Grimwalker. This ending was very emotionally charged. I like The Owl House. I don't know if you guys have seen my videos on the main channel of both seasons 1 and 2, but I'm really loving The Owl House and what it's turning out to be. I love how this ended. It sucks that happened to Flapjack, but Belos is such a dick that of course that would happen. Of course that would happen. You see it coming from a mile away. But this is the start of a new adventure, and I can't wait to see where this adventure goes. You know, they're back in the demon realm. Of course, all this has to happen in this one episode because this is the final season. I promise you, if this wasn't the final season, I could see all of them being in the human realm for this entire season. But since season 3 is the last one, they had to rush past so much stuff. We've been through months in this one episode. Months have passed by. But like I mentioned in my season 2 review, I don't hate this fast-paced version of The Owl House. It actually does keep me on my toes. It makes me excited. It makes me crave more. So I can't wait to see what happens next, honestly. Episode 2 couldn't come out faster. I think it actually has came out today, actually. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. What were your opinions on The Owl House Season 3, Episode 1? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. I'm really loving this. I hope you love this too. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. I like this. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay. Goodbye.